Pavlov was the pioneer in studying conditioning, but John B. Watson made further contributions to this field and became the father of behavioral psychology. Watson's major project was the experiment with little Albert, conducted in the 1920s. In this study, he conditioned the baby Albert, who liked rats, to become fearful of them by using aversive stimuli, such as loud noises. The Little Albert study is one of the most famous studies in psychology. By the beginning of the experiment, Albert chose the rat as an animal he especially liked. By the end of it, Watson was successful in making the participant become aversive to the animal. This was a particularly important study. Indeed, conditioning worked in humans. Additionally, now we are able to see that conditioning is not limited to the physiological realm, such as inducing salivation following a sound, as it was the case in Pavlov, but it is also effective in shaping psychological states, that is, emotions. If you have not watched the videos about Pavlov and conditioning, the link is here in the description, and it is important to understand the contributions made by John B. Watson. If you like the content so far, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. After Watson's study, it became possible to demonstrate the capacity of this technique to manipulate the psychological states of an individual triggered by a stimulus. The danger is not only that we might be conditioned to react with our bodies to something, but with our minds. It is possible, and probably the case, that this had already been demonstrated, but this study formalized the finding in psychology. So far, the research on conditioning demonstrated that it was possible to, after a stimulus, 1. Induce a physiological response, and 2. Induce a psychological response. If this line of research seems somewhat inapplicable, we shall remember that creativity is a must when applying social engineering techniques. As of psychological conditioning, we can think of how the honk of a car nearby, even if not in a dangerous situation, can make you scared for no reason. As of physiological conditioning, this honk can make your heart beat faster and increase the release of adrenaline, for example. Additionally, think of how a celebrity you like and continuously associate with stimuli you deem as good. Being sponsored by a product makes you like the product because now you associate it as a good stimulus. Or how annoyed you get when the ringtone of your alarm plays, but not when your friend's ringtone plays, given it is not the same tune as yours. As a final note, all of these examples are involuntary. We do not alter our psychological and physiological states consciously. It just happens. The examples are truly endless, but this is just the beginning. I believe that it is clearer now how the conditioning technique was and still is used extensively for manipulation purposes, and in the next video we will see the technique of operant conditioning, which is extremely important for us to understand the power of conditioning. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one.